Excuse me, bitch? He had sex with my mama.
It's time for Blumpkin and Friends, starring your host, the Reverend Johnny Blumpkin.
Hey kids, I'm the Reverend Johnny Blumpkin, and with me here today is my friend,
Walrus the Human.
is back.
Hi.
Thanks for coming on again, dude.
Oh, it's good to be here.
It was a little bit of work to get you back on. I'm going to walk us through the last week and a half. You did a show on a Sunday night, right? And then you partied it up after the show.
Oh, very much so.
Which was funny because we were supposed to record that the day after that, and I texted you, and you got back to me at like an ungodly hour. I'm like, I just woke up. I'm like, are you fucking serious?
Oh, yeah, that was 5:30 p.m.
Dinner time, dude.
Yeah.
I'm leaving work. Holy shit, you must have had a good weekend.
Yeah, that was, I remember waking up and it was already dark out. And then it was just dark for the rest of my day.
And then a few days later, you were supposed to come over, and you started coming over, and you realized you had no gas.
Yep, completely on E.
Not enough to get here, and no cash to stop at the fucking gas pump there. And then you're like, I have no money till Friday. I guess I'm gonna
I
get
gotta
rides to
turn
work.
around to go home.
Yeah, so my wife's like, is he coming over? I'm like, no, he's got no gas. Apparently he's broke as shit. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Now, when you partied after the show, where did you party? At the venue or at a house?
If the night I'm remembering is right, it was at my place.
Okay.
Had a couple of the... Oh, yeah. I had a couple of the artists over. We had a little get-together. It was pretty nice.
Right on. I'm just like, I wonder if he had like a $200 beer bust at his place, and then he's like, oh, shit, I probably could have used that money for other stuff.
No, it was a lot of cheap vodka brought on by myself and the one and only Skydro. He loves his Kharkov. I think he's the only one.
I guess if you're going to get him some Christmas presents out there, people.
Speaking of Skydro Christmas, we have a surprise for you guys at B&E coming out soon. I can't say too much, but we bought a Santa suit.
You bought a Santa suit?
Oh, yeah. There's going to be a video and everything.
Oh, nice.
And a show I'll shout out later.
Oh, even better. Yeah, so that the last show you played was, did you play another one this weekend?
No, not this weekend. I might, there's like a, I think it's called Shut Up and Rap or something. It's like a open mic kind of competition thing. I might do that this weekend if I'm not working.
Like battle rapping?
No, it's just kind of like an open mic night thing, but the winners go on to do other things.
So it's not like full on have your 8 Mile moment.
No.
You're not in the bathroom puking.
No vomiting in the bathroom, although I'll probably eat mom's spaghetti beforehand. But the knee's weak, not so much.
So the talk of having the party and the blowout after that, and that got me thinking of a good episode concept, is talking about any party memories you have. Now, a lot of them I'm sure might be fuzzy, but any crazy parties that you've been a part of or thrown over the years, let your reputation precede you.
Well, a lot of them I don't remember. Off the top of my head, there was a time that I was just talking to a buddy in the kitchen. We were just drinking gin, I believe it was. Oh, in 40s. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, mid-conversation, I just yell, ah, and just break a 40 over my head.
Jesus Christ.
And it was a clean hit. I barely felt it, and it shattered completely. And then I tried to recreate it years later to see if it was that simple, and it wasn't. I almost knocked myself out.
It's a good way to get a concussion.
Yeah, and if you get one, you're more susceptible to others.
That is true.
That's a public health announcement from Walrus the Human. I don't know, I remember another time me and Papa Squat got drunk and went to Great Moon Buffet, I believe off White Bear Avenue.
Oh.
And we somehow got leftovers. I think you have to pay extra for it. I don't remember, but he like said something and like threw an orange at me or something, just like as a joke. And in the parking lot, as a distraction. Remember in dodgeball when some kids would take 2 balls, throw one up as a distraction, and then hit you with the other one?
Yeah.
I threw my whole to-go box of food up in the air, but I was far away enough to where PJ saw it, and then it just flopped down, and then I'm still running at PJ, and then I just tripped and just fell.
Just face planted in the
He didn't have to
parking
do
lot.
anything. It was a good moment of gravity and balance.
I have been at some shindigs where some shit has gone down over the years. There was one party at my friend's house, and, you know, him and his girlfriend, I worked with them at Menards. And they obviously had friends from school and shit that would come around that I didn't know. So I came after work to this get-together. Well, I just got off work at the jail. So I'm still in my uniform.
Ah.
And I show up, and I go out on the deck, and what I run into is 3 guys that recognize my uniform from being incarcerated there years ago. And it fucking ruined their night. Like, they could not wrap their mind around the fact that I was off duty and didn't give a shit that they were drunk or smoking weed on my friend's patio. And they're just sitting there like stewing. They said to my friend, "Where's that fucking CO have to be here?" It's like, hey, asshole, we have friends and go to get-togethers also. But then, like, after they got a few more drinks in them, they wanted to almost have this pissing contest where they're like, yeah, when we were there, we did this. We got away with so much shit. And I'm just like, oh, great. Wow, you were the kings of jail. Give yourself a fucking
Gotta
pat on the
start
back.
somewhere.
Your parents must be so proud.
Oh, really?
I don't know about your friends, but back in the day, I didn't realize that 2 friends of mine were dealing cocaine, and then they were having a party at their parents' house, who were gone, and I go to the house, and there's a bunch of people I kind of know, and some I don't know, but everybody I did know was in one guy's bedroom. So I knocked on the door, and somebody opened it like an inch. Like, who are you? Like, I know them. I work with him. Oh, yeah, I can bring him in. He's cool. He's cool. Are you sure? Yeah, he's cool. I go in, and then I just see this fucking, like, 8-inch long line of coke about to go up somebody's nose. I'm like, okay, well, this is new. I mean, I'm not doing any, but I'm not going to say shit to anybody. So, like, hey, stand by the door so nobody comes in. So I'm just, like,
So now
leaning
you're
on
bouncer.
the door. Yeah. Now I'm fucking security. And, yeah, that night I'm surprised one of them didn't have a heart attack because, holy shit, the amount of coke they did. Not like Motley Crue amounts of coke.
But still the amount where you're just sitting in your bed just saying, no, not tonight. No, not tonight.
It's just such a random thing to walk into. I knew they dabbled in it. I didn't know they were selling it. And at the same time, I'm waiting for enough people to leave the room to go, are you fucking idiots getting high off your own supply? You are totally killing your profit margins. And then a few weeks later, they're like, hey, do you want to come to Best Buy with us? Yeah, sure. They didn't tell me why it was such a big deal to go there that day. Well, they had just gotten the last of their shit sold, and they were going to spend their drug money. So they're going on a drug money shopping spree in the video game section at Best Buy.
Treat yourself.
Yeah. And they're like, hey, you think we should get this? You think we should get that? I'm just like, are you fucking serious? You're just going to walk in and drop $400 on random shit and think your parents are going to notice?
Some people's kids.
Yeah, I don't know. You ever get drunk and then get punchy or lose your cool with anybody at a party?
No, I pretty much keep it peaceful no matter what level of sobriety I am.
So if you're going to party, do you smoke then drink, or do you drink then smoke, or is it just whatever whenever?
Just whatever, whenever. It's both the whole time.
Because I've got friends that do both, and they're like chill when they do both. And then I've got friends that just do one or the other, and the ones that only drink can get kind of
They
hot.
get aggressive.
Sometimes.
Coming in hot.
They fucking start foaming at the mouth and saying shit they don't mean.
Their balls grow 3 sizes that day.
Yeah, pretty much. So anyways, I headbutted a guy in the face once, and I wasn't even drinking. It was just a little social gathering of some friends,
All right.
and then some friends of my friend, and he happened to make fun of my studded punk rock belt. I happened to make a crack.
Fighting words.
Yeah, I then happened to come back with a crack about him knocking up his girlfriend, and he's like, are you fucking making fun of my life? I guess I am, dummy. Should have pulled out. And then he started talking shit about the girl I was seeing and her kids. So I went out on this patio with him, and I got up in his face. I'm like, I haven't hit anybody in like 10, 12 years, but I'm kind of feeling like breaking that streak right now. I asked him to apologize. He would not. I cocked my fist back like I was going to punch him, and then I headbutted him in the face.
The diversion tactic.
Yeah, I
again.
kind of rope-a-doped him on that one. So years later, he claims that, like, I gave him a fucking dent in his skull. Yeah, it wasn't like a clean on the nose. I got him, like, over the eyebrow. And he did not get over that shit for, like, 12 years. Like, he carried that.
He broke my face.
Yeah, like, anytime that I would come up in conversation with our mutual friend, he'd find a way to work it in there how he's still pissed about me headbutting him in the face. And this is a guy on another occasion who got drunk and for no reason punched our mutual friend in the side of the face.
Once again, some people's kids.
These are not the people you want to have at your parties. Not the stealing type. The shit goes missing. Like, you know, you have some friends over, next thing you know, your fucking Nintendo Wii goes missing. That happened to somebody I knew.
Keep your circle small.
And now, Jeremy Irons raps.
Now we approach up on the corner of the house party. I'm down at all one, I get buzzed, a nightly duty. Conversation with the crew, I thought you knew to pass the brew. Taste that kind of breeze, Saint your ass is through. Break out the beer bong man, I wanna get faded. Because drinking out the bottle is just so overrated. Well, grab the 22 and fill it up with Mickeys. Now what's up you drunk bitch? You spillin' on my dickies.
That was Jeremy Irons raps.
You're listening to Blumpkin and Friends.
So when you guys party with B&E, is it just you guys, or do you have other friends that you also know with? Like, how big does your average get-together that you throw or attend get?
Well, I mean, we each usually bring friends and stuff to whatever shindig or hoedown or hootenanny's going on, but also, like, a lot of other artists. Like, we do a lot of after-party shows.
Yeah.
Stuff like that, but we also do, like, a lot of networking and just having other artists come over and playing beats, talking, and we just kind of, we trust each other's choice and friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, no bad eggs.
That's good. I like that you're mellow when you party and it doesn't get ramped up like you're fucking Rob Gronkowski and everything's like, look at me, look what I'm doing.
Nah.
I've been around too many of those.
I just imagine him going around on his party yacht. Look at my dick!
Yeah, probably.
Your kids aren't here, right?
They're not, no.
Okay, cool.
They've heard the word dick before.
Yeah,
I don't use it a lot.
Yeah, but they don't know what's going on down here.
They don't.
All they just hear is, look at my dick.
Yeah. Daddy, what was going on downstairs? You know...
The beginning of a divorce.
Right now, Walrus is going through kind of a weird patch. He thinks he's got a rash. He won a professional opinion. His medical insurance is the greatest. Daddy had his reading glasses. He's like, all right, I'll be a bro.
It's so itchy.
Antifungal cream.
That's our ad for antifungal cream.
Edward 40 Hands.
Edward 40 Hands.
Edward 40 Hands. Have you?
I haven't. My roommate did, though. He said it's quite the experience when you have to pee.
Oh, fuck.
I guess he was in college at the time, and his roommate at the time apparently had to pee so bad that he just clapped his hands together and broke both 40s. Somehow didn't bleed at all. It was like such a clean shatter.
Mm-hmm.
And then he peed like a champion.
You win.
There was a get-together at my friend's house many years ago in his basement in Elk River, and he had an unfinished basement, and he lived by himself. So what he put down in his basement was a bunch of bike ramps for BMXing. Shorter ones, but still BMX ramps in the basement.
Oh, this could go bad.
And our friend Bryce decided to do Edward 40 Hands, and I'd never seen it in person. And he did it with 2 40s of Mickey's.
Ah, Mickey's.
So he's sitting there with these 2 giant fucking green bottles duct taped to his goddamn hands. And this is back when Bryce probably weighed like 80 pounds less. He's kind of a bigger guy now. He says he let himself go. He's, 20 pounds of that's probably beard. He's got a giant beard. So Bryce is just progressively throughout the night getting sloppier and sloppier. And he got to the point where he was drooling and almost walking into people's paths as they're crisscrossing, riding bikes in the basement. And then he just fucking passed out on a quarter pipe up against the wall. And they were trying to jump over him. And there were some close calls. That's why you can't be the person that passes out first at the party.
No.
Because what will happen is someone like me will grab a marker and start writing on you. Has that happened to you?
I think once when I was really young, but now I haven't been that person in a long time.
Yeah?
The one to pass out first.
Oh, shit. The last time I did it to somebody, I'm writing dick face across his forehead. And I made the mistake of drawing the cock and the balls on his cheek first. So I'm writing dick face. I got to the C, and then he woke up and he started, like, slapping at people. So I never got to write the E and finish the dick face. And I laughed about that, and then a little bit later, I went upstairs with this chick, and I banged her for the first time in my friend's bed.
Ha-ha!
High five. I might not be getting drunk with everybody at the party, but I'm going to have special kinds of fun.
Gonna handle your business.
Yeah. There was another time, the same girl, we stepped away from a get-together to go have sex on my friend's picnic table in the backyard of their rented house. It's a beautiful full moon that night.
Romantic.
And she was on the rag. And I just remember when I got home, I had to scrub a little bit of blood off the zipper of my Jinkos. That's how long ago this shit was. Yeah, I just name-dropped Jinkos.
I don't remember Jinkos.
No. That's the benefit of not drinking, is I have all these fucking useless memories. I maybe didn't have as much fun as you might. So that's the trade-off. You can remember everything that happened. You know, like the time you put on the Agony Scenes death metal version of the Rolling Stones Painted Black and everybody looking at you like, what the fuck is this shit? And then for the fourth time in a row that night, your friends all fucking toasting to Amarillo Sky, which is a really fucking stupid country song. And none of them are farmers. So the song's about a farmer trying to save his crops, and it's you take the tractor, another round. Yeah, it's fucking lame. But I worked with a bunch of rednecks at Menards, so they'd throw in a big dip and get blasted and then put on shitty country music. And I'd just be sitting there like, fuck this.
I've worked in Wisconsin. I've heard plenty of shitty country music.
I guess a lot of the parties I went to were kind of lame because we kept it low-key. Like, nobody got crazy and broke anything. I tried to talk an ex-girlfriend into fucking in my friend's parents' bed, but she wouldn't do it.
That old game.
Yeah. Not because I wanted to say I did it, but because my friend's dad was an asshole.
So you just wanted to fuck in his bed as revenge?
Yes, because I left a fucking oil spot on his driveway the size of a quarter once, and you would have thought that I left a goddamn aborted fetus on his front doorstep the way that he raised hell about it with his sons. And I'm like, motherfucker, calm down. I wasn't the one that almost burned off his eyebrows in your backyard that same night because they threw a bunch of gas on a fire and then lit it, and it didn't take right away. And we sit there like, must have been something with that gas. Maybe it was all...
Yep.
And people in deck chairs are fucking falling backwards. And some guy's like, are my eyebrows okay? Fuck, am I still okay? That's just the kind of... It sounds probably pretty lame to some people, but that's the kind of get-togethers we would have.
Yeah, nowadays it's just pretty much after-show parties. They get fun, though.
What about after wedding parties? You ever, like... Any wedding parties? You ever get crazy at a wedding?
I haven't been to a lot of weddings, actually.
You're not missing much.
Really? They look so happy. The one thing I do remember from a wedding was I tried dancing, which I don't do in public, and it was to Michael Jackson's Thriller, and I was by myself, but I guess I was really drunk because my relatives came over and like kind of pulled me off the dance floor.
Well, one of those like, come on, you're too drunk.
You're making a fool of yourself.
I know. Leave me. I need this.
That's what it felt like. And then I was dragged off.
Oh.
Not dragged. I went willingly.
I've danced a little at weddings, but I'm also not a very skilled dancer. My kids think I'm a good dancer, but that's because I dad dance, and they don't realize what all that pelvic thrusting and booty shaking means. Ooh-wee! It's pretty much like girl dancing, I guess.
Unleash your inner Beyonce.
Pretty much. A girl I dated years ago, we went to my friend's wedding. I was in the wedding, she was not. And at the reception, she got wicked drunk and fell over, and apparently didn't wear underwear with her dress.
Oh, no.
And another groomsman's grandfather saw her Virginia and was like, oh, my God. She's like, I just showed everybody my pussy. Oh, my God. And on the ride home, she called Holiday gas station asking if they had any chicken and Swiss sandwiches still. And she was so happy when they said yes that she decided to fucking give me a roadie.
Huh. She's a real character.
Yeah, she liked to drink a lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Hence calling ahead to make sure of that and then being so excited.
It's fucking 12:30 on a goddamn Saturday and you're calling the gas station. You're like, you have those chicken and Swisses? You're awesome. I'll be there so fast. And then, whoa.
That's her go-to drunk food?
Yeah. We have to go there and get one. Let me suck your dick. So as long as you're not partying like that, like, I'm having such a good time, just fucking everybody take your pants off now. Let's measure dicks.
No, it's not usually the partying I'm part of. I'm a party too.
Yeah. Or you're just sitting there like, do you guys want to watch Scanners? And then someone's like, no. And they just start tying off. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm going to shoot up. You want some?
Nope.
I only have one needle, but like I have a layer. We can clean it up. Good.
Jesus.
We should be safe.
Yeah, haven't really found myself in those situations.
Lucky you. I've heard about a lot of shit from the inmates I had to deal with when I worked at the jail.
Oh, I'll bet you got some stories from that.
Ah, Jesus. This one kid was a redneck from out in Ham Lake, and he was a big, fat, fucking retarded-looking guy. And his thing was to crush up oxy and smoke it. And he's like, I saw somebody doing meth, and I asked them what it was like, and they said it was like really good of a high. So I figured I'd try it, but they say you can get addicted really easy, but I'm just like, no, I won't get addicted one time. I tried it, and then I got addicted. Like, fucking Jesus Christ, dude. Were you a breech birth? What is your problem?
Holy shit.
I know.
Yeah. Luckily, I've never had a heroin or meth kind of life.
That's good. That's good for you, sir. Stay away from those people. Stick with your friends that like to have a few beers and smoke a little weed and maybe throw fruit at the cat.
That's the dream.
It's time for another good idea, bad idea with Jesse the Body. Good idea. Throwing your grandfather a birthday party. Blow out the candles, Pop Pop. Make a wish.
I wish for death.
Bad idea. Throwing your grandfather a lemon party. Pop Pop. James and Robert are here to help you celebrate. Wink, wink.
What do you mean?
Hi, I'm Robert. This is James.
Hi. I'm gonna be the meat in this people sandwich. I hope you don't mind if I'm uncircumcised.
Good idea. Hiring a maid to help with chores. Okay, so there's some laundry today, and maybe do some dusting, and if you could vacuum the living room, that would be great. I'd appreciate it. Bad idea. Hiring a maid to help you with your marriage. Terry, I have something I'd like to discuss with you. This is Esmeralda. Normally she cleans the house. Earlier she swiffered my foyer. Maybe you could let her dust your curtains, if you get what I'm saying there. Winky wink, haha. Yeah.
Let's take a break from this. I want to talk about some of the upcoming shows you got going on. Would it help if I bring up the Facebook so that
I can do it. All right, on 11:30. Not at 11:30.
Right.
Prime and PM, IO, Skydro, Walrus the Human, which is I, Nacho Suave, and Papa Squat. That's Thanksgiving hip-hop in the CBD shop. The Midwest American Shaman, and we got Half Pint hosting it. We're going to have Caramel Sutra doing free desserts, and it's going to be very good desserts.
somebody you know that does catering and shit? Or
Oh, yeah.
right on.
Yeah, they're very talented. Her name is Alice. And yeah, it's going to be a really good show. It's just pretty much going to be B&E artists. Let's see, 12/13, Walrus the Human, Raise the Bars, Friday the 13th edition, Club Underground at the Spring Street Tavern. And
It's a very KMOJ delivery.
thank you. I don't know who that is.
KMOJ at 89.9.
89.
Local radio station.
I listened to it, but I don't know who that guy is.
Walter Cubear.
I like that name, though. All right, going up next. 12:20. Nacho Suave, Io and Walrus. Nacho Suave's Christmas Party. Can Wonderland. DJ by Papa Squad himself. This one's going to be a good one. It's going to be our Christmas show. We're going to be debuting a new song from B&E starring Skydro Claus himself. And then we got some stuff into the new year, but I'm not allowed to disclose too much except for February 8th. Skydro and Walrus the Human and B&E and Friends. That's a lot of Friendly Fire, Cadence Records and Coffee, DJ by Papa Squad, hosted by Zaximus Giga Prime. And those are the shows that I'm allowed to mention right now.
Right on. Oh, he's got you in a short leash with like, don't fucking spoil the surprises.
I'm Joey Black of Genre Treason, and you're listening to Blumpkin and Friends.
Well, sir, we've reached the point in the show when it's time to play a game.
Oh, shit.
So last time you were here, you played BS Trivia.
I remember.
And
I did all right.
Your score is on the wall next to your name. You got a 6? Is that a 6? It looks like a 6. Your number 20-something on the end there. 30-something. 31.
Yeah.
Hey, you got a 6 out of 10. That's a pretty goddamn good score for first try. Here's another game we have on the show. It is called the RPS Challenge. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Blumpkin and Friends proudly brings to you the Rock, Paper, Scissors Intercontinental Championship Challenge, Championship of the World! Rock, Paper, Scissors.
Oh.
You don't have to do the hands, but you have to say the hands.
No, we should do the hands.
Well, I'm not doing it. You're not going up against me.
All right. I'm still doing the hands.
There's a ploy with this. You will be going up against my friend Lunchbox, a.k.a. Joey Black of Genre Treason.
Good old Joey.
He will appreciate this, that I'm putting you up against him. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is an RPS Intercontinental non-title match. Representing B&E Entertainment, Walrus the Human. And the challenger, representing chubby kids with lazy haircuts and bushy beards who have weird tattoos sometimes in hard-to-reach places, my Eskimo brother, Joey Black of Genre Treason. Hand number 1. And then you give me your hand.
Okay.
You throw and I tell you what he threw.
I'm going for risky. Scissors.
You said scissors?
I did.
He said paper. Yeah! It's a point for you. It's a best out of 5.
Okay.
Hand number 2.
Let's go paper.
Are you asking me or telling me?
No, let's go rock.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. You went rock. He went paper.
Fuck.
You fucking changed your answer. That's
I
what
know.
you get. That's what you get for being indecisive. Hand
All right,
number 3.
Let's go rock again.
He's going rock. Joey Black. Scissors. So you got him by 1 right now. It's crucial. It's the 4th hand. Hand number 4.
I like to live dangerously. Let's go scissors.
You went scissors. He went rock. So you're tied.
Okay.
So you got to get this one, or else it goes into overtime, which is a sudden death. Hand number 5.
Let's go rock.
You went rock. He went rock. Overtime! So like I said, it's a sudden death.
All right.
So, hand number 6.
Let's go scissors again.
You are going scissors. He went rock.
Oh, darn it.
Oh, Joey Black taking one from Walrus the Human in his first attempt at the RPS challenge. Wow, that's very clean.
Thank you.
I didn't think it was going that route. End of the episode here. I know you said you are working on some new shit. That is correct. You recording some?
Yeah, a little bit here and there. Me and Acronym are going to put out a single. I'm not putting out a date yet. We're going to get in the studio hopefully this week. Then shooting a video for that. kind of ride the hype off of the Cypher, which came out recently by Just Wolf. Check that out if you haven't. And then I'm going to be recording a project of just vocal covers, actually. Like, just different songs.
Yeah.
Like, everything from, like, Nirvana to A Perfect Circle, Prince. Just singing. And it's kind of my main focus right now. Otherwise, I'm just kind of building up my next EP, album, whatever it's going to be in the end. Getting some beats, recording those. So just kind of working for the next couple months.
Right on.
Yeah, and then doing those shows.
Interact with the show on Twitter at Blumpkin Show. That is at Blumpkin Show. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/group/Blumpkin and friends. We are on iTunes and on Podbean at blumpkinshow.podbean.com. For original songs by yours truly, you can go to soundcloud.com/BlumpkinMusic or search on YouTube for Blumpkin Music. And for similar shows on the same network, go to infirmary.org for Infirmary Media Podcasts. You can get a hold of Walrus the Human at...
I'm on Facebook and SoundCloud and Spotify.
Okay, I was hoping that your at wasn't actually just the sound of a sheep. Bang.
Nope, it was.
Okay, fair enough. I'm the Reverend Johnny Blumpkin.
And I'm Walrus the Human.
Good night.
Microphone checker, microphone wrecker. I am cyclone weather. My type is omega. All you mice are clones, centered on a fight to go get it. Yeah, that slice of old cheddar. I am Ghost Spectre. My mind is gold treasure. That's my own weapon. Using it on anybody. I am so reckless. Try not to turn a Leviathan before I am gone. I'ma reach a sun. I become legend. Like John Lennon, Tom Petty, they are not ready. Rock steady, goddamn it, my velocity top. And these motherfuckers watching me. Gotta be a monstrosity on the beat. No, they don't know what I do. I put a hole in the booth. I got the flow and the juice. Over a booze, now my show got no ruler. So it's over for you. Fucker, you know that it's true. Cause we're the chosen, the few. Broken, consumed, all of the souls in the room. Me and my soldiers and goons about to blow like a fuse, yeah. About to get this bitch lit quick. Coming to rip shit non-stop till we're on top. The champ is here. Ali, that's what's painted on my canvas here. Dolly, trying to make it with his rap career. Shot G, and I'm not gonna be passive here. Gandhi, the champ is here. Ali, that's what's painted on my canvas here. Dolly, trying to make it with his rap career. Shot G, and I'm not gonna be passive here. Gandhi. We really on now. We really on now. I got that King Kong crown. Look. Back to the track, I'm attacking, actually snapping. Have to be naturally happens for me. It's battery acid, I bleed all over the canvas. I mean, ain't no way you're handling me. I'm flowing with dragons, I'll breathe the bladder, abandoning P whenever they stand next to me. Panic is seen on the